guys, good morning and welcome to another ALPHA FX market analysis. We're going to start reviewing yesterday's trade on the Aussie dollar, right? Remember this one? So it was executed right a little bit after we set the order, but look, in the next hour it was executed. But then price action was like really slow, going back and forth, and it hit 1.5 hour during the night, and then this morning reversed it and took me out at break even, because when it hits 1 hour I move the stop loss to break even usually when the trades goes so long. The idea is not to expose yourself to unnecessary risk like overnight spreads and so on. So if it's not there, it's not there, period. So the result is plus 0R. No damage taken, no profit taken. We move on to today's process. Let's put it here, 16th of September of 2025. All right, the economic calendar for today. We have GBP numbers came out better than expected. That's good for the pound. And then we have, during the afternoon, okay, in 1 hour we have the economic sentiment coming out from Germany that can generate some volatility in the euro if it comes like way better than expected or way worse. And then during the afternoon we have retail sales in the US. That's a major injection of volatility together with inflation data coming out from Canada. So those two currencies, the USD and the USD CAD, are gonna be non-tradable during those hours, I would say. Let's stick to our safe protocol. Half an hour before we close everything, order, position, whatever, and then after we see all the volatility and manipulation related to those reports, we can decide to get back in, right? With our heads cold. All right, so now let's move on to our relative strength analysis. Boom. What do we have for today? Wow, pretty mixed, right? You know why is this, right? Tomorrow's Fed decision policy. So the JPY is the only one fully in green, except against the Swiss franc, which is, yeah. Okay, so what are JPY and CHF currencies? They are safe haven currencies, right? Why? What happened? Okay. So the strongest is JPY and CHF, and the weakest are AUD, no, AUD and NCD. Yeah, it's there with the dollar, right? Dollar is green against AUD and NCD, so yeah. NCD is green against USD. This doesn't work that well, but anyway. So I'm gonna put the three of them: USD. By the way, let's put USD, AUD, and ZD. All right. Very interesting. Now let's move on to check risk on, risk off profile for today. Let's check the dollar index. Okay. Let's go to just the higher time just to check what's going on here. So we are in the, we broke the demand area, all right? But we have another level right below it. Look at this one. Right below it. So let's clear this one and let's put time frame demand area. That's it. That's a pretty interesting demand area. So it might bounce from here at least a little bit. Look at that. Rally base rally. Yeah. Yeah, but then we have this supply area right here. So maybe it's gonna be just a pullback. Yeah, and here we have this huge supply area. So alright. Interesting. Okay, let's go to the lower time frames for already showing some strength. 3 hours, close like 2 hours, 1 hour more to go, 1 hour. But yeah, the trend is down, right? But it's clearly down. Yeah, I mean, we might be only pulling back to this lower time frame supply to then continue the move. Look, it already rejected a little bit. So, no, sorry. Alright, I guess we'll see, right? But we can all agree that it's bearish in all time frames, right? If you want to check it out again, bearish, bearish, I mean bearish, low, lower, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Now it's expected to do a lower high. Go to the 12, same story, 4, same story, 1, same story, 30 and so on. Alright. So let's do a screen capture only of the 4. Why not? A little bit farther. Oh, I didn't see this bounce from this level. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna do a screen capture right here. And we're gonna go to our. So if it's going down, it would be risk on, right? If we only consider the dollar. But then you see JPY and CHF are strong. So here's mixed. Let's check the S&P and Nasdaq. Okay, let's check. Yes. Ooh, look at that gap. Wow. Just beautiful. Okay, nothing else to say, right? Nasdaq should be around that. Oof. The 4 hour just to show the strength of this. This is fully on in risk profile. So the Nasdaq fully on. Heat map mix, final verdict, mostly on. Right? Okay. Among the strongest, what do we have as strongest? We have JPY and CHF. So what do we do? JPY, CHF, JPY, CHF, JPY. We check the cross, right? Let's check that cross. I don't know if we have it right here. So let's remove this tag from here. CHF JPY, there we have it, going up, uptrending and going up. So CHF strongest. Alright, let's just do a screen capture right here. But we're gonna check also in the lower time frames just to kind of sideways. Turning green. Okay, we have an interesting supply area right there. Right. What? Right here. Boom. So we might be rangy, right? Look at this. Yep. All right, let's put it there. We are going up, but still on the lower time frames it's rangy, so it's like they take turns. ACHF. Okay, rangy on LTFs. Perfect. Now let's check among the weakest. What do we have as weakest? USD, AUD, and CD. Okay, AUD, USD. I think you know what's happening, right? So USD, AUD, USD, AUD, USD, and CD, USD, AUD, and ZD. Right? Are the three. So let's check them. NCD, AUD and NCD is going up, but currently broke down. Double bottom. But in general it's going up, so yeah, but it does look like a drop-based drop. I guess we need to see where this goes. If we manage to go above that level, else we could say the AUD, the NCD is taking the lead. Alright, so between AUD and NCD. NCD. Base drop supply R in this case NCD strongest to else AUD. Okay, now let's go AUD and CD, AUD USD. This is what the trade we took yesterday. let's move on to our you're right. Let's go to AUDUSD here. Look, if we would be holding, we would be like 7 pips in profit. Nah. Let's remove this one. I don't see it strong. I see it just consolidating. Look all those wicks to the upside. Wow. Don't like it at all to continue moving up. I think it needs to go down at least to this entire demand area. Yep, definitely. Else it's gonna break down. So yeah, what time is it? 10:20. Okay. All right. AUDUSD looks like toppy. Looks like the end of the trend. No trades. All right. And now we go to NZDUSD. Let's check it. Where is it? NZDUSD. You see? Look way more bullish. Way more bullish. And we have no, yeah. Okay, we're in a supply. We've rejected this supply so far. Interesting. Okay. Try to break above, but couldn't do it. Turning green after a downtrend, but no break of, yeah, there's been a break of structure right there. Okay, let's go to 4 hour. Oh, no. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely weakened against the dollar. Looking weak against the dollar too. So AD looks weaker than USD. NCD looks weaker than USD, and AUD NCD, it looks like NCD is strongest, right? It looks like it's about to break, so AUD would be the weakest. So if AUD is the weakest, AUD is the weakest. Now we're gonna see JPY and CHF was rangy, right? Let's check. JPY and CHF. CHF looking better on higher time frame, ranging on lower time frames. Okay. So now let's go check AUD CHF, right? AUD CHF. CHF. AUD CHF. Okay, makes sense. That was what we were. Oh, look at those. Wow. Okay, so here started the downtrend. But here we're doing higher highs and higher lows. Lower low, but then higher high. Interesting. Don't like it that much. Okay, interesting. It looks like toppy, right? So it should go down. For our, it's already down. 1 hour, already down, very down. Let's say we want to short this. Should we short it around here in this supply? Let me visualize this. What it would be like 8 pips to 70 pips. Okay, let's go to the higher time frame to see. It could be rejected by them. Interesting. Okay, let's leave this one there. Let's see AUD JPY. Even you know that I don't. We're moving up, and we're looking to short this. No way. No way, no way, Jose. No way, Jose. No way. Even here it looks like super bearish, but look at here. Look at this candle. Out of so bullish in the other time frames. Wow. Yeah. NZD JPY. No way. No way, Jose. Go down here. Go down here, but look, London is also rangy. Had a drop, but it's NZD JPY, so it's gonna. We're out of both sessions, both of them. So only one session for the both currencies. All right. And to be honest, I don't see anything worth it. So maybe. Yeah. Okay, today, let's check again here. So yeah, no, I don't AUDJPY, we didn't see anything to write. JPY. Yeah, in the 1 hour is bearish. But in the 4 hour. No, okay guys, that's it for today. We're not gonna force it. No orders for the moment. We might check back at noon, right before New York, okay? Alright guys, take care, be disciplined, don't overtrade, right? If there's no high probability opportunity, you just don't trade, period. Nothing to do. Go enjoy your family, your friends, your life. See you later guys. Take care, bye bye.